Hello everyone, I'm so excited to be here today. This is Roy King. This is motivational speaker Natukwasa Lindon. I'm live here in Kampala, Uganda. I'm so excited today for our fourth week on the Voice of Success, Self Discovery 2018 edition, how to turn great ideas into reality. I just know I'm just overwhelmed by the inboxes on WhatsApp and Facebook, and people are too excited for self-discovery. And I want to tell you something, that self-discovery as a topic which I'm teaching about, which I'm motivating people about, is a topic that has long been forgotten for many years. And in 2016 is when I got this idea, and I've been doing research. And I discovered that if most of the careers in companies, organizations, in people, in families, relationships and everything, if at least all these nations, all the people, all the stakeholders, if all the people really discover themselves and are serving in a way that they have discovered themselves, and they are running these things to their full purpose, connected to their natural ability, everything will be powerful. I want to first thank these people, Akanyi Kalojas from Vision Group. Thanks for hosting me, and really we shared something very big and it impacted my life. And I know you're really watching right now, and I promise you, dreams come true. We are going to really hit the top. I can't forget Mobiru Moses. Thanks so much, and you are welcome to the team. And I hope this week our meeting is going to be powerful. A lot of beautiful things coming up, and I'm so fired up. I want also to really thank my team, my production team, for whatever they are doing. Agaba Abri, Joas, Isaac, all of these powerful people behind all these pictures you're seeing, all behind these powerful messages that are coming to right away. There's some people who are requesting these videos to be shared on WhatsApp, but unfortunately right now we haven't got enough space to share on WhatsApp. But you can feel free to get internet downloader manager and download and share. Before I unwrap the good news, I want to thank the staff from Serena Hotel yesterday for a good interaction that we had, and the hall is ready, the tickets are ready, and I just have some few samples here. They will be out on the market on Wednesday. Be able to buy your ticket. I first thank Engineer Kasivanti. Thanks so much for the support. One ticket is already gone, 699 tickets remaining, and I'm coming to you. I'll be at your office, I'll be at your event, at your church, at your school, and everywhere. So don't worry. This is a limited event of 700 people. So you have to hurry so fast because the demand is too much. Before I open today's topic, I want to really thank Mukotan Property Management Agencies for real estate management issues, King Technologies Uganda Limited for all your technical solutions, computers, phones, cars, everything. Power Seminars Uganda International, so one leading in publishing and a motivational platform. The Sanga Construction Limited for all the produce, for all the construction and everything. All those services are there. Today I'm so excited, and just have a lot to share. Like I promised you last Sunday, that today we're going to handle two sessions, and the first session is breaking the barriers. That is the first session. We are going to handle 3 subtopics. Then the second session we are going to handle the power of sacrifice. I believe everyone who has a dream and hasn't started working on it, or you might have a dream, you might be in your early 20s, because for me I'm in my mid 20s. I'm so thankful for that. And when you are in your early 20s, I think the best time when you can really set your goals, work hard. I don't care what type of education level you are, but when you think about the future, recently I was discussing with my brother Joas that when you really reach in 30s and 40s, actually it's when you really trying to look back at the energy you had as a young person, trying to doubt where the time went. So we should work hard and discover ourselves and make these dreams happen. So let's look at breaking barriers. In our first session is number 1 is accept the fact that you are. Yeah, that is the most big point that is really bringing people problems. They try to deny who they are, but the journey in self-discovery is in accepting who you are. conquering your fears, conquering the challenges you pass through, focusing on the best outcome out of your life, because most of us we are humans, and most of the people, they reject the fact that we are humans. For example, personally, you might be facing a failure, you might be facing a setback, you might be facing a challenge, but once you accept the fact that you are you yourself, it's when you continue to discover who you are, discovering your strength. Because most of the people are yearning for strength, but they don't know how to discover that strength. Right now, there are many people who are frustrated in their careers, at their jobs, in their families, relationships, their finances. Everything is looking like darkness. Wherever they turn, there is a negative result. There's some hidden strength in you, but it's really covered by the fact that you reject who you are. But once you accept who you are, you accept the mistakes you've done, you accept that you can correct them, you can accept that you can be much more better, you can be a good person, you can excel. Because most of us are spearheading our careers, but we've never started like this. We have made setbacks, we've been ran over, we've faced it so hard, but we have kept the belief that there's a strength inside of us that can bring a much more better person. So of course, trusting our Creator, I believe that by 30 years, the challenges I'm facing through, the experiences that I face, I'll be much more a better person, like I believed when I was 20. Yeah, because when I talk about the journey of self-discovery, it's a journey of reality, how to turn great ideas into reality. Guess what? When I was 15, I had some experiences. When I was 20, I had some experiences. When I'm 25, right now I'm going to be 25 years. I have some experiences, but all in all, when you discover yourself and on that journey, on this topic that all the generations have been looking over, but covers all the topics, you get to understand. So accept the fact that you are. That is your number one step if you want to break the barriers into discovering who you are and living your big life. Number two is that disappointments must happen. So the fact that most people don't really break the barriers in living their big life, they deny the fact that disappointments cannot happen. It's related with our number one point, that accept the fact that you are. Disappointments are going to happen. They give examples of people who found the bulb. Of course, he tried over 1,000 times. I've seen so many examples of people. Because the first time, the problem that we have is that when we try the first time and fail, we think that it's the end. It's not the end, it's just the beginning. Because there's something that says that the last hammer is not the one that breaks the wall, it's not the one that breaks the window. But all the hammers mean so much. All the hammers that begin, all the hammers that come first, they mean so much. So it's the last hammer, it's not the last hammer that breaks the wall, but others matter. So which means that whatever effort that you're putting into your life, whatever little effort you're putting into your life, finally it's going to bring a big break in your life. I'm talking about a big break that comes finally. I think you've ever seen some families where they lack children, they get married, they even wait, they take 10, 15 years without having a kid, but finally they have a child. Those miracles do happen. So I know how much you wake up early, I know how much you put in so much energy, and little is coming in, and those things happen. You say, oh my God, what did I do? What happened? I'm trying to do all these things, I'm much more better, I'm much more educated, I'm financially well, I'm smart, I have a nice background, but why are things not going so well with me? Accept that disappointments are going to happen, and there are those disappointments that are going to discipline you. They are going to make you obey. They are going to develop and strengthen your obedience power. So number 3 point on our first session is that engage yourself in the work. You get committed. If you want to break the barriers, there is no way how you can really come out to live your big dreams and make them happen without engaging yourself in the work. I just wanted to share something from our book, Break Your Limitations, so much more powerful about engaging yourself in the work. And like I told you before, this book, I'm still editing it, and whenever I'm done with it, my publisher is going to come out, but I need to still add in more content. I want to share from page 19 that says that slow and steady gets it done. There's some 2 paragraphs extracted on this point, and we are learning, and I know that learning is on a daily basis, and if we can't learn, then we can't grow. So which means that engage yourself in the work. Then I have some 2 paragraphs which are very strong here that I want to read for you. It says that one step at a time will get you where you want to go. I just want you to listen carefully, and there's some friends we interact and I tell them that at least get a notebook and put down some of these things. You can get time to watch this live session, but next time you might not get time to watch a replay or what. But at least get somewhere where you can know these things, because there's something about in a certain book I said one word can change the rest of your life. Like I said on the previous session last Sunday, that most of us think that our success is too far. No. It's much more near than we think. It's all the repeated effort that lead us there. So if you want to break the barriers, you need to engage yourself in the work, and I relate it to this thing that one step at a time will get you where you want to go, and probably result in a more pleasant journey too. Life is a journey, self-discovery is a journey. So your progress will begin to accumulate on its own soon enough, but in the meantime, take it easy. Try attacking one thing each day, even if it's something very small. Even though it's something very small, at least take a part. Because there are some people even who doesn't have where to start from, they don't have knowledge about something, but at least those repeated steps, they can help you your life move a step ahead as you break those barriers. Then before we take a break, come back for the second session, there's a question here about self-discovery. It's from Sydney from Zimbabwe, and he shared on WhatsApp, and I want to read it so that when we come back on the second session, I can be able to answer it, and also make sure you drop the comments in box the views about it. He says that, "Hi Lindon, I'm Sydney from Zimbabwe. I did a degree in agricultural sciences. Due to the fact that that is the combination that I did at advanced level, I am not that good at science, and all the time, almost every day. In fact, I think about law and I admire lawyers every time. I was good at art subjects in high school, such as literature, but I decided to do sciences. However, the funny thing when it comes to law is that I'm not a person who likes arguing a lot, and I am a quiet person. So I don't really know if I was meant to be a lawyer, art person, or a scientist. I'm also a novelist, and I can feel that in arts I have some sort of strength." So this is Sydney from Zimbabwe, and I hope you're watching, and thanks for following up. He has a degree in agricultural sciences, and this is someone who admires lawyers, and this is someone who is into novels. So he has 3 careers he's interested in, but he's confused somewhere in the middle. So when I'm mentioning about self-discovery, these are the challenges that people are facing. It's so hard for someone to come out and break the barrier and say that I'm committed to this career, because they have insecurity in their mind. They have insecurity that, what if I drop this one, maybe things never go well. What if I drop this one, maybe this one never comes out well. I was sharing my story something back that for me at one time when I was at Makere University, I was doing almost like 6 careers. It was something that had really, I don't know how I can say it, but it had really took all my energy, all my thoughts, and I had grew very small because I was taking too much of work and doing many responsibilities. Until one day I decided I'm going to speaking, I'm going to writing, and I sitting. For the rest, let them be aside. I said, at least let me go there. If resources are not there, if money is not there, at least I'll be gaining some experience, and this experience at last it will gather whatever I need. So I As we come back on the second session, I'll be answering Sydney from Zimbabwe. He's confused with 3 careers. He's into arts, he's into novels, and has a degree in agriculture. Right now, we have millions of people across the whole world. They have graduated in their degrees, they have bachelors, they have PhDs. In the careers they do not lack. So, if you can hear his story, I think you can learn something and try to discover yourself and win that big dream. Thank you so much. Be inspired and motivated. Dreams come true. Let's meet in the second session and invite your friends. Bless.